We're trying something a little new with Neo today. We're at our friend's place and they have 2 cats. Neo's never really been socialized, so we're gonna try and introduce him and see how that goes. Sam has put him on his leash and harness and taken him outside, but I think they're ready to be introduced. Another thing that we were planning to do today is to try out our Wonder Wash for the first time. We've been using the Wonder Wash as like our laundry basket, and it's full now, so we definitely have to try it out. Because, well, we were looking at the instructions again, and for a load that fills up 3/4 of the Wonder Wash, it asks for 18 cups of water. That's a lot more than I remember it saying. So anyway, while we're here at our friend's place, we're just going to use the hose because we have access to as much water as we want. So we're going to give that a try, and we'll show you how it goes. So we're just putting a bunch of water in, what we think, and we're not going to measure out the 18 cups, just whatever we think is going to be enough.
It's pretty much you just fill it until the water just covers the laundry. So the cover creates a vacuum seal. As you can see, you just lift this up, open it, opens it fine. Then when you close it, nothing comes out the top when you put it upside down like this. And nothing comes out of here until you put on this part, onto this part to empty it and then do the rinsing and so on and so forth. So because it's 3/4 of a load, it says to just wash it for 1.5 minutes. So we're just gonna go until we think it's 1.5 minutes. The water looks pretty dirty in there, so I think it works. So once you finish spinning it for the amount of time needed to clean the laundry, you empty it and then you fill it once more, or as many times as you need to, I guess, and spin it again for the same amount of time for the rinse cycle. And then you just keep doing that until it's rinsed, and then it should be relatively dry enough to hang up or throw in your dryer or whatever.
We just got back in from doing 2 loads at the Wonder Wash. What was your impression?
Well, it took a lot longer than anticipated, but it was the first time using it. And I don't know, I like it, but I think next time when we do it, it'll be nice if we can do it when we only have just 1 load and like catch it early on, because right now we still have a 3rd load, but our drying rack thing can only fit 2 loads on it right now. So that 3rd load is sitting there waiting until at least tomorrow, because it is late afternoon right now. So it's going to take a while for those ones the first 2 loads to dry, and then we'll end up doing another load tomorrow or something. But it also takes more water than we anticipated to.
Yeah, that was one of the big things that I noticed, was that it took a lot of water. Like, the instructions for it said that for a load that fills up 3/4 of the Wonder Wash, they recommend like 18 cups of water.
Like 4.5 quarts.
4.5 quarts.
And 1 quart is 4 cups. So
yeah, 18.
About 18
cups.
or so.
And that's per cycle.
Yeah.
So that's, you put in 18 cups with the detergent, you run it through, and then you put another 18 cups to rinse, and that's a lot of water. And I mean, it's 4 cups per liter, so that's, you know, a little over 4 liters, and you go through that, in no time. So I think if if we continue to do this, I mean, we still have to experiment a little bit more. Like, this is our first time trying it, so we're not sure the best way to use it yet. But I think,
well, like, one thing too, like, going back to the whole doing one load at a time thing, that one load, it would be nice if it was just 1/4 of the Wonder Wash or half of the Wonder Wash, so it doesn't require as much water.
yeah, like socks and underwear and maybe a shirt or two kind of thing.
Yeah.
Per wash. And then we might only, just you know, instead of using 18 cups per cycle, maybe we could just get away with, I don't know, 4 or something. 4
to
cups.
8.
We're gonna have to experiment a little bit more, but I think it was a good first run.
One. Yeah, and it's nice that we can do it here at our friend's place because they have a washer and dryer. So we knew if it didn't work out, we can try to sell it to someone who will have more use out of it, that has access to water and stuff. And we could just use theirs, like, when in doubt kind of thing. But it's nice to try all of these things before we hit the road so that we know that it'll be worth keeping, I guess.
Yeah.
Right now I'm just waiting to hear from a friend. I'm supposed to meet with her today when she's done work, and it's past 4 o'clock. She was supposed to get off at like 4:30 or so, and I saw her for about an hour and a half to 2 hours last year when we were still living in 2 years ago when we were still living in Halifax, and we just had coffee to catch up because she was driving through to go visit her grandparents. And before that, I hadn't seen her since about, I think, our first Christmas together. So it's been quite a while since I've actually been able to spend quality time with her. But I think tonight she's gonna stop in, say hi, and I'm not sure if I don't think we're gonna go anywhere or anything. No baby yet. Alicia's actually having more contractions more often right now, and they're slowly getting a little worse with each one that comes along, so she might be along any time now. But our plans have changed because so far we are leaving tomorrow evening for San Luis because Thomas has family coming, or they're here.
Yeah, family visiting from the States.
Yeah, and then his sister is going to be by as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'd be nice to kind of see everybody since we haven't seen them in a really long time. Hopefully the baby doesn't come while we're gone. If she does, fortunately, we're going to be missing it, but she'll be here when we get back. So we're going to be heading back, I think, right after the weekend. So. Yeah, but we're going to leave you here. We're very tired. It's late, and we need to get up early to try to get as much work done as possible before we head out tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.